Hello guys, welcome back to Sports Corner GH. My name is Edmund. So guys, today is Monday and the beginning of a new week. I pray God answers your prayer this week. By the close of this week, you'll receive good news. So guys, let me hear you say a very big amen. So guys, the Black Stars will be playing against Liberia at the Accra Sports Stadium 4 p.m. tomorrow on the 12th of September. In today's video, I'm going to give you the latest from the camp of the Black Stars. Also, the fan who traveled from UK to watch Mohammed Kudus finally got a chance to speak to Mohammed Kudus. So I'm going to give you the update on that live here on Sports Corner GH, and I'm also going to talk about the Ghana versus Liberia game, the game plan, and also the tactical plan for that game. So guys, today's video is well packed. If you have not subscribed yet, please make sure to subscribe. If you have already subscribed, thank you very much. Also, don't forget our giveaway is still ongoing for the month of September. Comment under this video and any other video we drop here on Sports Corner GH and stand the chance of winning yourself a free jersey of your choice. Very simple. Please make sure to participate. So guys, quickly, let me start with the Black Stars. Now, the Black Stars yesterday held their second training section in preparation for the game against Liberia at the Accra Sports Stadium 4 p.m. tomorrow. Now, you can see the training section on your screen. So whilst that is playing, let's talk about the Black Star team camp news. Now, yesterday I brought you an update that GFA announced that Rahman has withdrawn from the Black Star squad and he has been replaced by Mediama left back Hamidu Fatawu. Now, a lot of Ghanaians are saying that Rahman is not injured. It's because of what happened in Kumasi, the bowing. And this is just my 2 cents on this. I believe that the GFA has done the right thing, withdrawing Rahman from the Black Star squad, and whether he's injured or not, I think it's just the right decision, because you see, aside everything, the player's mental health is very important, and the booing alone could actually be detrimental not only to his form for the country but also his form at PAOK. I mean, Rahman is enemy number one when it comes to the Black Star squad. No matter what he does, people will still talk bad about him. I believe that it's time he takes a step back from the Black Stars and allow others play. So guys, that is the latest coming from the camp of Rahman and also Ghana Football Association. Now, the sad news we hear is that Gideon Mensah is likely to miss the game against Liberia due to an injury, and this is coming as a scare to me, because I mean, Rahman leaving is just one thing, but Gideon Mensah likely to miss that game. As to whether he's going to play or not is uncertain, so he's likely to miss the game. But if he misses the game, I think it would be bad for us, because I believe that game should be treated as competitive as possible. But if Gideon Mensah isn't available to play that particular position, I believe the new boy from Mediama, Fatawu Hamidu, would have his debut with the Black Stars, and we see what he can add to the Black Star squad. So guys, that is the sad news. Yes, Gideon Mensah is likely to miss that game due to an injury. So guys, we'll make sure to bring you all the updates concerning the Black Star as they prepare against Liberia, as they prepare to play against Liberia here in Ghana at the Accra Sports Stadium. Now, the training they held yesterday, the second training section, it was, should I say, it was very vigorous and intense as compared to the one they held 2 days ago. I mean, the Black Stars are preparing seriously to face Liberia, and I believe that they should take this game serious. Now, moving away from that, after they came back from training, their second training section, at the Elisha hotel, there was this fan that was from UK just to come and see Mohammed Kudus. Now, this fan is a West Ham fan, and what he says is that ever since West Ham signed Mohammed Kudus played less than even 5 minutes for West Ham, and he didn't see much of Mohammed Kudus. So he traveled from UK to Ghana just to watch Mohammed Kudus. He was at Kumasi, he watched the game, he was excited as to the fact that Mohammed Kudus scored a free kick, and he did very well in that game. Now, he followed the Black Stars back to Accra here, because that's where our second game is going to be played, and he had the opportunity. In fact, I was excited that he had the opportunity to meet Mohammed Kudus at the Elisha hotel. They took some pictures, you can see some on the screen. They talked, and I'm happy. The fans are taking this serious. I mean, I'm just happy this is happening, and I mean, we wait to see Mohammed Kudus play his second game for West Ham, and I think more of the West Ham fans are becoming Ghanaian fans. In fact, if Ghana is playing against any other country, I believe West Ham fans will be supporting Ghana, and the same thing goes to West Ham. More Ghanaians will be supporting West Ham because of Mohammed Kudus. So this is very good, and this is very inspirational to me as a football person that I see a fan travel this far just to watch his player play. I mean, this is very important and this is very inspiring in my opinion. So guys, that is the latest coming from the camp of Mohammed Kudus. So guys, moving away from Mohammed Kudus, let me talk about the Ghana versus Liberia game, and I believe this is how the game plan should be. So this is a friendly game. I believe should be treated competitively, and if we are going to play the game, we should experiment whatever we want to experiment here in this game, especially when it comes to solving our goal scoring problem. Now, I believe that in the first half of that game, Coach Hughton should feed in players he believes would be in his starting 11 they should play the first half. Now, in the second half, he should take off majority of those players and leave the core team there and then bring in fresh legs. In fact, players that have not played for the Black Stars before. I mean, Ransford Yeboah Kanisdorfer, Stefan Ambrosius, Kingsley Slider, Nicolas Opoku. I mean, the list goes on. Those players that have not actually, played ever since the end call up to the Black Stars, so that they can get some few minutes under their belt. Because I believe at the Accra Sports Stadium, even though it's a working day on Tuesday, a lot of fans would be there, because around 4, more of the offices would have been closed. People would have been closed from work, and the Accra Sports Stadium is just around Ministry, so definitely people will just troop in and then watch the match and then take off and then go home. So I believe the first half should have players. Coach Hughton believes that these players are always going to be my starting 11, because right now, when you ask anyone what is Black Star starting 11, we don't know. We know core players, but we don't know what the Black Star starting 11 looks like. So I believe this is the game where you play your starting 11 in the first half. You look through very well to see if they are following your instruction, and also going through the experiment of solving the goal scoring problem. They're taking it very seriously. Now, in the second half, you take off majority of those players and leave the core players on the pitch. Just include the players that have not gotten a lot of playing time to them in the second half, so that you can see how well integrated they could be. Because if you keep on calling a player over and over and over again, and you don't give the player the chance to play, and the player loses form or gets injured, you have robbed us Ghanaians and also the fans the chance of looking at what that player could have brought to the Black Stars. And a key example of this is Sowah, because before Sowah joined the Black Stars, in fact, he was on a red hot form for Club Rouge, scoring in European games. But when he came to the Black Stars, he didn't even get a minute to play with the Black Stars. So we were robbed of the opportunity to see Sowah flourish in the Black Star system. Now that he has lost form, I doubt he will even be called up to the Black Stars. That is one thing. That opportunity is gone. So I believe that players like Ransford Yeboah Kanisdorfer, whilst they are red hot, we should try them in some games, and this is one particular game they should play. In fact, I don't want to see some players play more than 45 minutes in that Liberia game. I think in the first half, you would have seen enough to remove some players to allow other players play. And I believe players who would deserve to play more time would be the likes of Nicolas, Opoku, Stefan Ambrosius, Kingsley Slider, ayew, Ransford Yeboah Kanisdorfer. The list goes on. These players need to play, and then we need to see Inaki play that game full time, and we need to use two top, Inaki and Semenyo, and also play Inaki alone in that game and try and see which one works better. Because if you are going to go with Inaki as our arrowhead striker, and a lot of Ghanaians are saying that Semenyo shouldn't start games because he's better serves Ghana when he comes as a sub, then I believe that in that game it should be played in such a way that we try and then get the best out of Inaki. Play Inaki on the wings, play Inaki as a center forward, or play Inaki with another striker, and see which one works best. That should be done in the game against Liberia, because most importantly, we are trying to solve a problem in the Black Star squad. Once you identify the problem, that is halfway of solving the problem. So I believe this should be done first half your first 11, second half take out more of the players and leave your core players, and then include players that have not gotten a lot of minutes with the Blaster squad, and then let them play the second half so that we see what they can offer to the Blasters before it is too late. So guys, this is just my thought on the game plan the Blasters must use against Liberia. We'll make sure to bring you other videos on the surprising lineup Coach Christian should use, because I believe Liberia would be expecting the same lineup Black Star played with against Central African Republic. It's high time we switch things. It shouldn't be totally different team. It should have its core members, but at least one or two changes somewhere. So that is just based on my opinion. I don't have a coaching license, but I believe that this is a way to solve the problem. So guys, let me know your thoughts about this down below in the comment section. Thanks for joining me. My name is Edmund. I'll make sure to see you in the next video. Charlie, we go vibe.